I love you with my heart, with my soul, with every fiber of my entire being. How are you feeling right now, beautiful soul? So it's early morning here in Dubai, the sun is coming up, and I wanted to share a quick message with you about spiritual and physical. You see, so many people, they embark on this spiritual journey and they think or believe that they've got to give up what is going on physically. And that's not the case. We're human beings. We're spiritual beings having a human experience. And there's so many things in this human world that we can enjoy. And we should enjoy and experience all of them. You know, we've got these physical bodies, and there's cars to drive, there's holidays to go on. It doesn't mean that if you drive a nice car or you go on holiday in luxurious locations that you're a bad person and that you're not spiritual. That's complete and utter BS. Okay, if you work hard and create magic and do good things in this world, and as a result of that, get an energy stream coming towards you, that energy stream is something that we call money. With that money, you can go out and buy things. Just because you're on a spiritual journey, it doesn't mean that you've got to wear white rags and go and live on a mountaintop and pray and meditate. No, what you've got to do is have a full human experience. And if your heart is leading you in a certain direction, you follow it. It could be into a relationship or a business. It could be on a worldwide adventure. Just because you're on a spiritual journey, it doesn't mean that you've got to scrimp and save and you should do things that don't fulfill you because you believe that you're spiritual. Nothing could be further from the truth. You've got to let go of that. I know so many healers that charge very little money because they feel that they've got to be of service. Now, being of service doesn't mean that you don't get what you deserve and are rewarded for your deeds or your services to the human world, whether that be because you're a lawyer or you're an accountant or you're an energy healer or you're a public speaker or you're a nurse or you're a doctor. It doesn't make any difference. We go out into this world, we perform certain tasks and roles as we play this crazy game of life, and we get paid for performing those certain tasks and those roles. Now, if you love yourself unconditionally and you feel that you're worthy, you're going to charge what you're worth, okay? And then you can go out into this world, around this planet, and you can live life fully. Maybe you want to go and drive a Formula One racing car for the day on a track because you want to have that experience. That doesn't mean that it's bad because you're using up fuels that are going to pollute the atmosphere. You're here on this planet, okay, to enjoy all of the things that this planet has to offer you. Whether that's sexual intercourse, whether you want to go and have alcohol for the first time, whether you want to go and get drunk with your friends. I'm not condoning alcohol, but everybody should try these things if you feel that you should try these things. If my children come to me and they say, Dad, I want to try this or that, I'll let them try it. They don't drink and get drunk, but they've tried these things. I'm not here on this planet to tell any single human being what to do. That's not the way to run things. The way to bring up your children or the way to work with other people is to inspire people by your own personal actions. That's by getting out into the world and shining your light as bright as it can. At the same time, when you're bringing up your children, you give them advice, you make suggestions, you tell them the pros and the cons of every single decision that they could potentially make. But then it's down to them to make that decision. Life is a game. Be the inspiration that you came to this world to be. Shine your light as bright as you possibly can. Go out into this world and have fun. Be the spiritual being having the human experience, not the spiritual being having the human experience that just wants to be spiritual. No. Be the spiritual being having a human experience that has balance, that has the spiritual elements going on, that meditates, that exercises, that does qigong, that sun gazes. that eats clean. Do all of these things, and at the same time, every now and again, indulge. Indulge in whatever it is that you want to indulge in. Maybe you want to go and drive a speedboat on the water. If you've not had that experience, then have that experience. Whatever it is that you want to do or try, don't think that because you're on this spiritual journey, you have to relinquish it all. It's not right. It's not the way that it should be. You're here on this world, so enjoy this planet. At the same time, you've got to look after it. I'm not saying pollute the place. No, you should keep the place tidy. You should do all of the things that you can to support the environment. Okay, but at the same time, have an experience and then come back into yourself and continue what you're doing. Okay, if you want to go and drive a Bentley or Ferrari, drive a Bentley or Ferrari. Just because you're on this spiritual journey, you don't have to go and get a banged up old car that just gets you from A to B because you're perceived as spiritual. I've been to see clients in the past at their homes, which is something I don't do anymore. But I've turned up at people's houses and they're like, we were wondering what kind of car you were going to drive, Jerry, whether you'd have like something like flash or a sports car, or you'd have, you know, something simple because you're a spiritual person. And people judge people that are on these spiritual journeys. They think they should be driving a certain car, or they think they should dress a certain way. Don't let other people in your environment influence you to dress a certain way, drive a certain car, live in a certain house, eat in certain restaurants. You do whatever it is that you want to do, whatever your heart draws you towards. Okay, listen to your heart. It's your life compass. It will always lead you in the direction of your dreams. You're amazing. You came to this planet to express yourself. So express yourself in whichever way that is. I love you unconditionally. I'll see you again real soon, beautiful soul. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe and share this video. If you're watching it on Facebook, like it and share it with your friends and your family. We're sisters and brothers. We're a human tribe. Let's share these positive messages. Let's ignite each other's lights. Let's open our hearts and connect as a family. As a tribe, let's stand in our power and live our truth. Love fiercely, hug tightly, and never be the first to let go. I'll see you again real soon. One love, one heart, one human family. Peace out, beautiful soul.